Next, I'll invite my dear friend Victoria Spartz to make a few comments for a couple minutes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to echo my colleague and say, if you want to have the best job in Washington, D.C., you need to be healthcare lobbyists. This is trillions of dollars of defrauding the taxpayer. And sadly enough, our healthcare system now is creating, it's like a weapon of mass destruction. We're destroying country fiscally. One of 6 families bankrupt because of the medical debt. The states are go bankrupt, the federal government is bankrupt, and we have some of the worst outcomes in the world from developed countries. This is unacceptable. If you don't have a healthy nation, if you don't have finances, you're not going to be a strong country. So we have to have solutions. The solutions that were brought up, to get our problems on steroids and Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, now is blowing up the system. So we will have a full government takeover of health care, as some of the Democrats want. It's going to be cheap, but it's not going to be pretty, and I think it would be very bad for the American people. So I appreciate my colleagues willing to show solutions, because the solutions will be bringing back competitions, bringing transparency and competition for value. And we will have to reform the system, because this is the biggest issue that we're facing in the country. If we don't save healthcare and if we don't reform it, we are not going to exist in the country. This is a reality, and it's a very tough reality. We have healthcare cartels making enormous amount of money right now. If you think about our spending before COVID, we were spending $4.5 trillion per year. Now we spend $7 trillion. It's all healthcare, and we are not getting healthy. It's a slush funds full of corruption. So I think we need to have these reforms. Reform must happen. I hope we'll do some of them, like including price transparency this year. President actually had his State of the Union address. He supports this issue. Should be bipartisan issue. Committee had hearing last, few weeks ago. So I think we need to get it moving and maybe passed. And if my Democrat colleagues talk about transparency, let's see how they're going to vote. Because everyone talks about transparency. Let's put it in the floor. Let's see who's going to be against transparency until people know how they're getting screwed, okay? And then we're going to actually do some real reforms for competition. So I appreciate the solutions. I'll be in the trenches fighting for you. I always say I pick my hills to die on, but this one we have to take it for the American people. So thank you so much, and thank you for having me.